What is up, guys? UFC card coming up, UFC 275. I'm excited for. This fight's going to be a fireworks. We got Glover Teixeira, the Brazilian guy right there, who currently owns the belt, and he's 42 years of age. So it's kind of crazy being 42 years old and so old, and still being able to have the championship. Versus Jiri Prochazka, who's 29 and early in his career, being a rising kickboxing champ and just being an actual monster. This dude, like, he goes in the woods, meditates, and like throws punches like Isaac Netero in Hunter x Hunter, where he's just throwing like thousands of punches, and he's just punching tree bark straight raw. And as you can see in the press conference, you can see his knuckles are busted. Like, this guy right here is just philosophically and mentally and physically just like totally zoned into fighting, and it's just actually crazy his ideologies about fighting and philosophy, and it's gonna be fireworks. But Teixeira is 42. He's the grappler-based fighter. He's got a lot of submissions. He just submitted Jan Blachowicz for the light heavyweight title, and he got it. He beat Jan Blachowicz, and Jan Blachowicz beat Izzy. If you guys didn't know, the guy who beat Izzy, and it's crazy. This UFC's popping off, and this I think this fight card is probably one of the more underrated ones, and I hope people are gonna watch this. You know, I really want this fight to have a lot of pay-per-view and a lot of people to watch it. But Teixeira has the belt right now, being 42. He's going through John Jones and all the strong opponents that you can think of. I mean, you can do a quick Google search and see all of his accolades and everything. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu master. And yeah, so my thoughts on the fight, though. I mean, Glover's 42, he's 6'2", they're about the same. Yuri's a little taller and he has a better reach, and I think that'll give him an advantage. I think Jiri is explosiveness and is the way he knocks people out, and just like his unorthodox style. You don't know what he's doing, what he's coming from, and then he just hits you with something fast, strong, and just powerful. You can see all of his highlights. He's just long, lengthy, strong, built, and he can knock you the hell out. Like, the way he did to Dominic Reyes, like, that was crazy. The spinning elbow, that was crazy. We can actually pull the clip where he did the spinning elbow. That was crazy. And YouTube, do not put a copyright claim on me because of this, because it's just clips. So I'm pretty sure I'm allowed. So
toughness shown on each side. Spinning elbow! Wow! Jiri Prochazka.
But yeah, this fight's going to be fireworks. Like, but my official prediction, honestly, for this fight, I have to say Jiri Prochazka. Third round TKO. Third round, though, Glover's 42. Let's put some respect on Glover. I'm going to say... Nah, I'm sticking with it. Third round TKO. I see KO or TKO. Jiri Prochazka, bro. I feel like he's going to hurt him and knock him out, because Prochazka's different, man. Like, he's a different breed. And, like, in the future, like, Prochazka versus John Jones, potentially that matchup would be insane. Like, Jiri Prochazka's style is just so unorthodox and unique to the point, and he's just so strong. And I feel like him versus John Jones would be a crazy matchup. But essentially how I see this fight playing off between Glover and Teixeira is essentially Glover is going to do similarly to what he did to Blachowicz. But you have to understand, Jiri Prochazka, Blachowicz is a counterpuncher. So when he's backing up, he's looking to counter you. He's counterpunching you. But when it comes to Jiri Prochazka, he's always aggressive. He's always on you. He's on the gas pedal. He's always being the one initiating the contact. So Prochazka's not going to counterpunch. He's going to keep coming forward and fucking trying to hit him with all he can and all of his different toolboxes that he has: knees, elbows, uppercuts. He does a good job to go down into the body. He does a good job to do that. And I feel like it's going to get too much for Teixeira at 42 years old. He got the belt, but then I think he's going to lose it back. And I don't see who's going to beat Jiri Prochazka. Potentially John Jones if he comes in and fights him. But honestly, I don't see Jiri beating any. And then we got Alexander Rakic, Blachowicz, I don't think Blachowicz is going to be Jiri. 29 years old. He's fucking on a tear right now. Rising champion. Like this guy, he's a different animal. But how I essentially see the first round, I really do see, like, honestly, I kind of see, like, Jiri Prochazka just, like, hurting him a little bit, right? Hurting him a little bit. And then, like, in the first round, and then starting to the second round, like, hurting him with, like, shots. Not knocking him out, just, like, hurting him and stumbling him, maybe. And then to the second round, I see, like, I see Glover Teixeira, like, trying to go for a takedown and stuff. And then Yuri's trying to defend the takedowns and whatnot, and he scrambles and stuff, and I see that. And then essentially, I just see, like, near the end of the third round, potentially. That's how I predicted it, essentially. I see, like, Jiri Prochazka just freaking knocking him out, like, somehow. But I could be wrong. It could be a fourth round KO or TKO, but I guess I'll just go with the third round because, like, Yuri's on a tear right now. I think he's on a 13-fight win streak that we've seen coming into the UFC with 3 fights in the UFC. But Glover's also on a win streak as well. He's on like 6 or 7 fight win streak, 5, 6 fight win streak. So Glover's doing great too. And submission wins. I mean, if Glover can take him to the ground and potentially do some submission work, like that could work out for him, honestly, to be honest. But I think at 42 years old versus a 29-year-old prospect like Jiri, who's freaking a star right now, I feel like, I don't think that takedown is gonna do I think he's gonna stuff him and he's gonna be able to survive and stuff. I really do think that, and it's gonna be a firework of a fight. I'm looking for. I feel this is gonna be in a highlight reel or something. But yeah, that's the fight I'm looking forward to. And then we have other fights on the card. Shevchenko versus I mean, we already know who's gonna win. Like, Shevchenko is gonna win that fight, so it's not even worth, like, evaluating it. And then we have Weili versus Joanna, which, you know, their last fight was a banger. It was one of the best UFC fights of all time, women's UFC fights of all time. So running it back, it's going to be a banger, I guess. I'm just so focused on this fight. So, but I do think Weili's going to win that fight. I think the last one was a draw, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You guys can fact check me on that. I don't feel like Googling it. Well, it's not that I don't. Just fact check me. But yeah, that's how I see the fight going out. I see Jiri winning via KO TKO third round, but I think he could go either way, honestly. 42-year-old Glover, he's the definition of, if you get a hit, keep coming forward and don't give up. And he's a Brazilian, and I respect that. And those are my thoughts on UFC 275. It's going to be fireworks. Stay tuned June 11th. We're getting hype, baby. And I'm going to be coming out with more Omegle content for you guys as well. I plan to go down to the shore at Wildwood, so I might make some content over there. So thank you guys for watching. This is Jaballer on the Jaballer Show, and I hope you guys enjoy coming out with more content. Peace out. Enjoy. Have a good one, guys. Have a good summer.